Holy shit, look at me filming a TikTok for my career at work. Anyways, today we're gonna be making a snickerdoodle apple cheesecake pie situation. The recipe name, I gotta figure out a name for the recipe because it's snickerdoodle cream cheese apple pie thing. So let's get to it. Okay, I got some apples that I'm gonna peel, dice, and make an apple pie filling to go on top of the cheesecake layer. I have them all peeled and now I'm gonna dice them up. I think I'm gonna go with 4. I think 4 is a good number of apples. Okay, it's all chopped and ready to go. Okay, I do want to cook this down into like an actual pie filling. So in this bowl, I'm adding sugar, brown sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, and ginger. Okay, let's bring it to the stove. In this pot that's already on flames, and just cook it down until it becomes more pie-like. So this is how the apples are looking. They're almost done, but this liquid part is a little bit too liquidy. So I'm gonna thicken it up with some cornstarch and water, and we should be all set and ready for the next step, which is the crust. So the pie filling is nice and done. This is gonna go on top of the cheesecake part. But first, let's make the pie crust, because that's a thing on its own. So with the pie crust, the recipe itself calls for a snickerdoodle cookie mix. I'm gonna do it differently. I'm gonna make a snickerdoodle base cookie with the flour and the cinnamon and all that stuff, but not exactly. You'll see. Okay, so the main thing we need is the flour, the butter, the cinnamon. That's pretty much it. Oh, and brown sugar. So I'm gonna probably just do like a cup of flour, maybe 2. I'm not really measuring it exactly. I'm just doing it based off what I think will fit. That cinnamon, good amount. What's okay? Brown sugar. Make sure I edit the video when I get home. Okay. Okay, so I'm done mixing, and it should come together like a clump, and but dry enough where it's not too buttery and like this. It's like a streusel, which would be good if I have extra because it will also go on top. Okay, change the plans. I'm putting it in this. Do I know where the pie plate is? No. So, okay, it is lined with parchment and chopped off the excess. I'm gonna put the crust in. Okay, it is nicely lined. I'm gonna put it in the oven for 10 minutes. Okay, this is a weird placement, but it will do. I'm gonna make the cream cheese filling part. So here we go. Okay, I have the cream cheese in here. Now I'm gonna put some sugar, some flour, like a tablespoon of flour, a teaspoon of vanilla, 1 egg, and that's it for the cheesecake part. So I got the mixture all mixed. I have the crust that's been baked. And now it's time to assemble. Okay, so what you do, put the cream cheese part in first. Now this is supposed to be made for a pie, not a full-on. You saw nothing, saw nothing. So I'm trying to make it into a pie, which will work out. I'm not worried. I might have done a good job with this, actually. Just get it all. Now, apple mixture. I'm gonna just kind of pop it on there. Just all over. Oop. Mix it, swirl it, do whatever you need to spread it around. You're not seeing what I'm doing. That's somewhat better. Not really. I'm just giving it a good cloppage. Making sure it has a good amount of apples. Okay. Now the rest goes on top. Like so. So it's like a top crust. I'm keeping it as it is. Now this is going into the oven for 35 minutes. So the pie's out of the oven. Actually looks pretty good right now. I'm gonna demold it once it cools down, and tomorrow I will serve it to the retired priest that I work for, and I will let you guys know what they think. But this is their dessert for tomorrow. It's the next day and it's time to cut into the pie, or what was supposed to be pie. Let's cut a piece. And the moment of truth. Ooh, that looks nice. Okay. The priest gets 6 slices. Not all of them grabs dessert. I might put out 8 today. And I can't forget the whipped cream. They love this stuff, so that's what we use. So a dollop of whipped cream, and that's their dessert. And I gotta try a piece for myself because I need to make sure it's a-okay. So, oh, again. Oh, that's actually really good. I gotta type that up. I like it.